programming languages as a subset of computer languages. In this way, languages used in computing that have a different goal than expressing computer programs are generically designated computer languages. For instance, markup languages are sometimes referred to as computer languages to emphasize that they are not meant to be used for programming. Another usage regards programming languages as theoretical constructs for programming abstract machines, and computer languages as the subset thereof that runs on physical computers which have finite hardware resources. John C. Reynolds emphasized that formal specification languages are just as much programming languages as are the languages intended for execution. He also argues that textual and even graphical input formats that affect the behavior of a computer are programming languages, despite the fact they are commonly not Turing complete, and remarks that ignorance of programming language concept is the reason for many flaws in input formats. Why computer language generations? There are so many generations, we can go through that step by step. Computer technology is a change and developing time to time. Then we can to divide generations for study easily. First generation, second generation, third generation, and the fourth generation. Same as the computer generations, computer languages are divided to generations. Also, these generations are divided according to the software technology and tools.
Past generation programming language: first generation, second generation, third generation. First generation programming language. The first generation programming language is a machine level programming language. Originally, no translator was used to compile or assemble the first generation language. The first generation programming instructions were entered through the front panel switches of the computer system. The main benefit of programming in first generation programming language is that code user writes can run very fast and efficiently. Since it is directly executed by the CPU, however, machine language is a lot more difficult to learn than higher generation programming languages, and it is far more difficult to edit if errors occur. In addition, if instructions need to be added to memory at some location, then all the instructions after the insertion point need to be moved down, make room in memory accommodated the new instruction. Doing so on front panel with switches can be very difficult. Furthermore, portability is significantly reduced. In order to transfer code to a different computer, it needs to be completely rewritten, since machine language for one computer should be significantly different from another computer. Architectural considerations make portability difficult too. For example, the number of registers on the CPU architecture could differ from those of another. First generation programming language examples: first computer program 1843 by Brian Lady Novickson for class Burgers analytic engineer. First programming language 1945 Command Zuzis Palakalium, designed for the Z4 but never implemented. First implemented programming language shortcode for the BINET and UNIAC by J.W. Mutter 1949 x equal y minus z is code so as 00V030V101V2. First through compiled language autocode for the Manchester Mark I by Alec E. Genuine 1952. First widely used programming language COBOL, largely developed by Chris Murray, Hooper, US in 1959. Second generation programming language. Second generation programming language is a general way to categorize assembly language. The term was coined to provide